the challenger from Boston, Massachusetts, and her opponent, the man, Becky Lynch.
Cell now is being lowered. Lynch versus Banks. Man, right into the champion. And look at Banks go now. Banks getting right on top of the champion. And wait a minute.
Oh! I don't really understand what she's thinking. Well, we know that's not going to work. That's not going to happen.
And now the cell.
Inside. Oh! Not inside.
Oh, for a minute was open. Trying to rally the man, but the
and they want to get him inside, and then they're going to bar and lock that. Becky's in trouble already, big time. Sasha Banks take Becky and ram her head first into the
mentality you have to have if you're stepping into a cage, getting
cage door into the face, and now both women inside.
She deployed the door as a weapon right there.
She said on Monday there'd be nowhere for Sasha Banks to run. And finally, we're getting official.
Oh, well, guys, Sasha Banks, no!
Becky Lynch, an uppercut, taking it ranks King, but right now, the man certainly has cranked up the aggression.
Or what?
But again, because the chain, the door has not been securely looked at.
It's like a cheese grater that fended
a fight she didn't want. She told the locker room to bring their A.
Wins every time.
And look at Becky Lynch, the man, the row.
She's getting overtime pay for this?
Lynch said Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks.
Watch out.
And now again into the steal goes Lynch. Repeated rights. Raw women. Sasha Banks.
Guys, as you can see, as if the Hell in a Cell is not
Hell in a Cell.
I know.
Banks trapped. And now just what's going through the mind?
Oh, she didn't see that coming.
Sasha finding an old friend.
The first moments of this Hell in a Cell matchup.
But I'm sure it's not going to be good for
the old equalizer for Becky Lynch.
I'm sure they've sat for hours thinking about what can I damage to my opponent. Watch this.
Not only watch it, guys. The shoulders down, Banks looking for the title and a kick out by Becky on his third time. Another the charm, little more weight and another kick out. Then she's able to kick out. But Banks holding on.
Like this. I mean, not only in 1 minute is that you can get beat with a simple roll-up if you're not careful.
Wait a minute. Sasha Banks turning things around quickly.
Right in the mouth.
Guys, remember it was Sasha Banks who had that disqualification, wanted to defend it inside Hell in a Cell.
Look out. Missed her.
And now wait a minute.
Chair, but she missed her. Watch out here.
Measuring it.
The Banks went face first. Into that hard, that tough.
Becky Lynch now, just taking a look. And, Quinks with Lynch in her sights. Into the ladder.
Before, but look at that one.
Did you see the eyes of Becky Lynch legal?
I'm in shock. I mean, the base of her neck.
Could have hurt Sasha Banks too.
Definitely Sasha Banks grabbed a kick out at 2. We got to remember, King, Sasha.
And that is invaluable. I mean, not just see, some of this stuff is coming as...
No. Being slammed inside of that cell door. Legal. Everything at Sasha Banks is just...
A chance just briefly to speak with Sasha Banks earlier today. These actions, anything that you've done to Becky Lynch before,
King. Another kick up by Becky Lynch, but, King, you think about the...
That's what Sasha Banks had in mind. And when that opportunity,
the arms on those pins, just making it that much harder to kick.
It's in control. And now King,
that evil mind. She is thinking, out of it.
Banks is now Banks again.
How is she able to kick out of that?
You see the eyes back to the double knees, right into a pin. And again, Sasha Banks going for yet a mind.
Well, she's had to lay.
Down. A kick out by the boss who didn't let go of the choke.
There of Sasha Banks. Look out.
And again, just driving Sasha Banks.
More of this? Watch this.
Take a look at it one more time.
Boom. Man.
The man, Becky Lynch, pulling herself up as in the combination offense by the champion and right into the post. Trying to get out of the way, but there's nowhere.
No. The pain, the agony on the face of Sasha Banks.
Just think about everything these two women have been.
We mentioned the Hell in a Cell was designed. And getting the upper hand right now. Nice kick by the boss.
Who's going to be the
tear? And now Becky Lynch follows on the boss. Left shoulder up at 2.
I don't blame her. I'm in disbelief from what I've seen so far. Losing to lose.
It's about being the best. It's about Ursula Lynch, who was able to weather the storm early on in this by Banks.
Oh, no.
And Lynch to the top rope. Oh! Kick. And again. Sasha Banks
about is immediately going back on the offensive. She's looking up
because Becky Lynch has been taking it to Sasha Banks. Another near fall in this matchup. Lynch driving in it. Oh!
Oh no!
Oh! Stick.
Tremendous drive to succeed. But it seems like Sasha Banks is
going through the mind now of Sasha Banks.
Who knows? Yeah, she's smiling.
How do you champion fighting back? And it's a
no! This is almost unbelievable.
What on earth?
It's going to be even worse.
Now trying to put together something. Pinted forms, and this is the type of fight though Becky Lynch loves. This is the one after another.
Wait a minute. What do you look at?
Nowhere to go. Every bit of
Becky Lynch willing to destroy herself.
Around the kind of abuse.
Look at the top rope, leg drop, connects to retain it. No.
Can we see that one more time?
Rocking Sasha Banks, but Banks somehow almost instinctively kicking out of that top rope leg drop.
Absolutely.
I want to see that table come into play.
WWE Universe.
Oh, why you
tried to
watch your back.
Away from behind. And Banks back to her feet.
And we've seen her go from that back
punishment and to send a message to the man.
Oh.
Banks looking back, no. Hurts the challenger.
Oh, she has her. She's got her.
And now, looking at the man kicked out. Somehow kicked out. Again, Sasha in half. And right now, you're almost speechless.
Well, you're right. So many Hell in a Cells, and seen the main one that I can remember between Sasha Banks and Becky Lynch is
getting a stick across the face. It's crawling over, trying to break the hold desperately, and she does. Across the back, repeatedly now, taking it.
Guys, how much more?
Presence of mind of Sasha Banks. Whether it was by default or by design, take a look at this, King.
Impact is unbelievable here. This is.
At what point is it enough?
Hell in a Cell, the Raw Women's Champion. You call her the blueprint, Dio. King, you talk about doing. Whatever Sasha. Women's champion.
And just look at the state of Sasha Banks.
I can't really remember a beatdown. She's in all her glory right now. Then
Becky Lynch all the way to the top.
Wait, look at it. Watch out.
And Lynch now. To the disarmer. Is Banks going to take a moment? Banks trying to figure out a way to get free. And Sasha Banks.
And still the Raw Women's Champion.
Becky proved one thing. She can go to hell.
Absolutely. I don't even know how to describe it. A well-earned victory.
Or coach on the pre-show that said, when you step in, stars have, and Becky Lynch certainly.